Listen, homie. I don't know if this dude's with Joe Budden or what, so I don't even want to associate Joe to this situation with him. But I guess some fan, somebody who's really passionate about a video I made breaking down what I thought about the scenario, as the person was like, look, homie, keep doing your thing, but keep Joe's name out your mouth. You don't understand the severity of what's going on over here, and you don't understand what's happening and how personal this is. So you can run your mouth about everything else, but keep Joe's name out your mouth. You've been warned. This is not your business. Safari know what he did, and he know the consequences behind that. This between Joe and Safari. The rest of y'all internet nerds, go ahead and keep gossiping like it's just about anything else. But this is personal. So stay out of it. One. Thank you. Thank you. To that very eager human being. I want you to tell that to Harvey Levin. I want you to go tell that to Complex. I want you to go tell that to BET. I want you to go tell that and send that message to anybody that reports it. How come when another person gives their point of view on something that they seen, everybody else gonna tell them what to do? Huh? Threaten them. Why don't you threaten Harvey Levin and see how that go? Tell Harvey he should be minding his business. Don't tell BET and Complex and all them people they should be minding their business. Right? But they keep coming after the person that's just doing it, just sitting around like that I'm talking about. And if you had a problem with it, why'd you watch my video in the first place? Since you the one listening to it. You clicked on the video to watch it. Right? Talking about it's personal. If it was personal, why the hell is it on television? Duh. Because they want to get a check, dummy. You know what? You probably do work for Joe. Joe surrounded himself with a bunch of stupid people. Listen. I'm going to tell you right now. If you had a problem with what I said, click the link in this video where it says donate and leave me a message. Leave me a number. I will call you. And we can have a conversation. Talking about it's personal. Nothing about their lives have been personal. If it's personal, you keep it personal. You handle that off the camera. He chose to handle that on the camera. Period. I gave you both sides of their story on how both sides could look at it. I was very fair in that scenario. I was very fair to both sides in the scenario. Because I'm like, well, I don't know what they might got real personal things that had happened to them. But you know what? Screw all that. You know, this whole thing, Joe and Sin, they perfect for each other. Like I said, she made Joe feel better. He dealing with a lot of mental demons in his head. She keeps him calm. Great. Okay? But let's be honest. I don't believe nothing she's done in her entire life. She's an Instagram thought to me. That is exactly what she is. So I look at her as nothing but that. What career did she have before this? What? Instigation? That seems to be what she does. Whatever she was in, she caused disruption. Right? She supposedly dated Erica Mena. Then she started banging Drake. And Drake hit it and quit it, right? Then she bounced up and brought her friend Ray on the show. Ray Stacks. And Ray was cool. I just don't think they was even dating. I think that was just her homeboy. She was, I'm just kicking it with my man Ray Stacks. He's not a celebrity or nothing. No, Ray was cool. You know what I'm saying? Ray was just one of them dudes who's low-key, but she always knew Ray. Dominican. Brought her around. You see what I'm saying? So when Erica Mena was blowing up on VH1 and doing her thing, she brought Sin on the damn show. The game smashed her before that. Nobody knew her till the game smashed her, and nobody still knew her then. So then she hooks up with Joe, who came from what? Another stripper from another stripper from another stripper from another stripper. So yeah, she's an improvement. But what do? They manufacture drama. Both of them blowing things out of proportion. Joe blows things way out of proportion. Okay? If Joe spoke to anybody that I knew like that, if this was real life, since this was real personal, and he jumped up and talking like that, he talked like that to Safari because he knew he could talk like that to Safari. Safari's not going to get all mad and jump back and start cussing and yelling back. Once he started clapping his hands and yelling and cutting at him, saying, man, I ain't asking you what you think, I'm telling you. Dude, you can only do that with somebody like Safari. He know that. He wouldn't have did that with Mena. And y'all know that. Joe wouldn't have did none of that with Mena. That conversation would have went a whole nother way. Joe ain't stupid. Don't let his so-called mental issues put you in a situation where you don't understand what he's doing. Now, I like Joe on the podcast. I like Joe doing this new thing where he's just the moderator doing these shows. That's where he needs to be. Joe don't need to be on Love and Hip Hop. That's just something Joe don't need to be on. Okay? That's not good for his psyche. He gets all off balance and distracted and go off. What has Erica Mena done to either one of these people? Erica Mena is the reason Santana was getting checks from Love and Hip Hop. If anything, Santana owes Erica Mena her life. Because she didn't exist before Erica Mena brought her on the show. And I don't like Erica Mena at all. Okay? Y'all already know that. But she's made for something like this. But we wouldn't even knew who this chick was. She'd been another chick that got ran through by a bunch of rappers and left behind if it wasn't for Erica putting her on VH1 and on television. People could see her and this and that. Erica fake slapped and pushed her on a show. For real? That's my girl's ex work, and you gonna bring her out here? Dude, you can't tell him where to... He ain't gotta report to you that she's out there. She's not around y'all. See, when I first heard it, I thought she was around there. They look on the phone and see that she's out that way. So if y'all was in Las Vegas and she happens to be in Las Vegas, then what? Y'all didn't run into her. Y'all didn't even see her there. Y'all saw her on the internet like everybody else did. She's not even around y'all. I'm quite sure Safari knew better than to bring her around y'all. And which he didn't even do. Mena and the rest of them, they didn't even know what they were talking about. So I thought he brought her out there to where they all ran into each other or something. They saw a photo online. Man, this whole thing is so fake and phony. I don't even want to deal with taking this seriously. And for somebody to send me that, I kind of don't even want to attach that to Joe. You know, I just like, Joe wouldn't have no sucker like this hit me up with this. But then again, I don't know, because he was associated in the past with a bunch of suckers who thought they were tough guys because they was from Jersey. No, they knew tough guys. They weren't tough guys. The guys I knew in Jersey, those were real tough guys. Yeah. And if we have a conversation about that, I'm quite sure we can have a conversation about that over the phone. Not on YouTube, of course. Yeah, I know a couple of people myself. So, Mr. Tough Guy, this is personal. Nobody's sending a private investigator to be snooping around their house to find out what's going on with them. No, nobody's doing that. Nobody cares enough. We're reporting on what we saw on the screen, what they're selling to us. So we have every right to speak on it. Y'all done got me hot today. Man, let me calm down. I'm out, man.